Alright, I guess it should be better now. Legate Livius is in Zion and he's coming for you. You need to notice that Legate Livius leading the Legion, he's going to ravage Zions.
Legate Levius? No. Either you heard wrong, or it's a bluff, or he's lying to everyone. Caesar would never raise Levius up that high.
Wait, what do you mean?
And you think I don't know that? Yes, the wasteland's in danger. You need to help fight this war. I've heard it all before. Even if it did, I wouldn't even know who to side with. Am I a new Canaanite? Am I a legionary? And for that matter, who are you? Why are you here?
Well, I've got some questions for you first, though.
I bet you do.
Who are you?
Thinking a lot about that question. My name's Joshua. I was born and raised in Ogden, Utah, a foster son to a tribe of faithful New Canaanites, destined for a life of goodness. And I died at Hoover Dam, burned alive and thrown into the Grand Canyon for failure by the greatest warlord on the continent. Tough act to follow, huh?
Well, not really. How do you become Caesar's right hand?
I met the man you call Caesar in this canyon many years ago. We started the Legion together with the dream of saving humanity.
My mission companion and I covered a numerous area and began our work here in Zion when Caesar and I conquered something. How do you possibly justify what the Legion does? So you failed to live up to standards of civilization you designed. Tough. How can you possibly justify what the Legion does?
With lots of words and lots of gritting your teeth. We're being brutal so our children don't have to be. Caesar himself, you know, he's barely killed anyone. A few he was forced to, assassins. But I thought he was still someone else. He's a liar, and I knew it. But I thought he was a liar who was my friend, who would save me before the Legion. I was so wrong. So, if you're here to moralize, I know. I was asleep for a long time. But I'm awake now, and I don't know what to do with such bloody dreams.
How did you bring all these outcasts here? How are you still alive? I need to talk about something else. How did you bring all these outcasts here?
I didn't. What kind of quiet getaway would that be for a man Caesar's hunting? I met the first one a few weeks before I reached Zion. A bandaged man running out of the desert, laying a jug of water down, kissing my feet. He's the last one I talked to. There are more now. I had to scare them off from my door.
How are you still alive?
Chalk it up to clean living. I don't drink, eat a simple diet of berries and trapped animals, go on a walk once a week when I can stand. But you likely mean, how did I survive my famous tumble into the Grand Canyon? That I couldn't tell you. The fall, well, it's hard to remember most of it. But the rest I remember. Crawling, begging, and violence.
Tell me what you remember about your fall. Crawling? You went begging? What do you mean violence? Tell me what you remember about your fall.
No. I won't do that. Maybe another time.
Alright, sure. Wait, let me just... I got to get the voice setting up, because then people complain. It's so fucking silent. So, yeah. Crawling?
My body had no strength left. I crawled out of the Grand Canyon, attracting predators. I had to fight off cast-out Legion dogs, crippled and blind.
Oh, man.
I crawled for a week along the canyon floor. Washed myself as best I could every night. When I found campsites, I washed with alcohol I scavenged. But even when I could walk, it was like crawling. Shambling like a feral ghoul. I barely could think. North, I thought. You forget who you are doing something like that. You're just thinking about putting this foot down, moving to the next ridge. Nobody's watching where you're going but that big burning eye, the one who burns you. And the scavengers, but you don't see them.
You went begging? What do you mean violence?
Well, of course they looked for me. NCR First Recon and Legion Assassins. Those came after a few weeks when they realized my body hadn't just been lost. And before that, well, some people didn't let me beg. They threatened me. I needed alcohol to wash my wounds, or I would die. I held up farmhouses like I used to scream and put down governors and warlords. I held children hostage and asked them for alcohol and one meal. Usually I let them go. I wanted to. But sometimes they were angry, and it was me or them. I chose me.
Wow. What motivated you to keep going?
I was angry. Sadness is a stone, weighs you down. They say anger is a fire, but it isn't. Real anger. You grow it like a plant. You keep it alive. You give it bitter water and harsh sun, and it will never forget and never forgive. I woke up in my charred skin and poured my soul into that anger. I walked in the sand without reason, but because I was too angry to lose.
Think about something else. You want me to find some things for you.
Oh, so you took that seriously, did you? Well, my schedule's open enough. Tell me what you found.
Well, nothing, basically. Let's talk about something else. I'm here because I and others need your help. Some questions.
He's...
Are you still
That-
alive? You went begging? That's what I forgot.
I looked like nothing anyone had seen in 200 years. I made a stir. So I asked for help at the villages on the way. They were hesitant. Why give their water to a dead man? Why give food? Why not shoot him and take the 10 bullets in the gun he has left?
Well, that would be basically unnecessary. Let's say that. All right. Well, we got through here. Let's talk about something else. I'm here because I and others need your help.
Help? I don't understand. I need help as much as the wasteland does. I've been hospitable, and I'll answer your questions. But even if there was something I could do, I don't see why I should.
Well, why not? If you help protect the new Canaanites, they might give you the help you need. You could bring back balance back to Zion and maybe to yourself. If you fought the Legion, you could take revenge on the people who've hurt you. This is like another, which depends on the outcome. So if I'm choosing one of these, it probably depends on, the ending. And I don't know which I should pick, to be honest. My gut feeling says, if I would be in such a situation, I'd take revenge. But I don't know, man. This is really tough. But I think from his point of view, the best thing to do would be to help the new Canaanites, and maybe they'll help him out. So let's try that.
So, you did have a reason to come find me. That idea tempts me. But I'm not convinced yet. And I'm not strong enough. So here's what I think. You go out and find me reasons to do what you say. I'm willing to believe that the Legion is worth fighting. So unless you think they deserve a second chance, don't bother with them. But do you think I should support the new Canaanites? Or fight them? Talk to them. Learn about them. Bring me a word or something I can touch.
All right.
Same goes for the Bloodstones. If you bring me proof and your opinion, I might be convinced. If if you do that and help me gain back my strength, then I will teach you what I know, and I will help you and perhaps the wasteland.
What do you mean by proof?
If you want to prove a man's abuse, look for the wound on his wife's cheek. If you want to prove his goodness, look for the testimony of his friends. I have spent too long choosing sides by myself, so I want your help. Find proof of what you think of each tribe, and bring it back to me. Remember what people say, and look for evidence of what they do. You'll find things.
Alright, got your deal, man.
Seems like the beginning of a strange friendship. We'll talk more about it when you return.
Okay, remember, in Honest Hearts Reborn, Judge Graham has yet to make a decision about his future, and you have the opportunity to influence him by what evidence you bring back and what you decide to share. Should Joshua protect the new candidates from the Legion and return as a prodigal son to his God and his people? Should he give free reign to his ranch, killing the Canaanites who hurt him, the tribes who fear him, and taking over Livia's troops to fight back against Caesar? Or should he leave both the Legion and the Canaanites in the past, protecting the tribes and living his final days in Zion? Though Joshua will make his own decision, use the evidence that you think will lead him to the right conclusion. His soul and the future in Zion, and the future of Zion is in your hands. All right.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. Wow. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is getting pretty wrapped up so far. You know, good stuff. Let's see. Okay. Well. Let's do our job. Let's do a job. What do you see? Part 1. Okay. Suggest to Joshua that all claws could replace Soul Upon Wounds. Tell Joshua about Soul Upon Wounds' ideas of Bloodstone superiority. Find verbal or physical proof that the new Canaanites are worth Joshua's protection, or that he should destroy them. Well, everyone, guess what? No, never mind. We do not have that problem now. I hope so, at least. New Canaanite's Gate, Canaanite Temple. Alright, let's go there to the New Canaanite Gate. And see what's going on. Oh, crap. Almost flipped over my beer. Wouldn't do that, or wouldn't want that. Alright, huge frame rate drops for some reason.
Hey.
Starry-eye. The driver looks at you as you approach. He holds no weapons and says nothing, just stares expectantly. He looks significantly at the gate, then back at you. You feel a strange sense of peacefulness, mirroring him, something. You think if you possess peaceful intentions, he would let you in. Oh. I come in peace, hold up your hands. What is this place? Look around with eyebrows raised. Attack the guards, take his keys. I come in peace. The trusting traveler gives you a smile and pulls out the rusty set of keys from his clothes. The keychain says Cyan Progresses. He hands you a key. Alright. Thank you very much for your kindness. This is very nice. I am just gonna higher up the volume a bit. If the game could load up, that'd be amazing. Alright. Audio. You know, I just want this. I don't want this to be loud. Too loud. So yeah, that's why I'm going with the version that I chose. Alright, let's go into Cyan. And holy crap, hello. Ezra.
Ezra, nice to meet you. Hope you like the place.
Who are you?
I'm the guy working on the temple. Elder Architect's the word. Though the truth is I just built a house one time.
Okay.
But hey, I'm not complaining. Zion's the most beautiful place I've ever been, and that includes Cardston, where Nibley came from. I'm happy.
Tell me about yourself, Ezra.
Born and raised in New Canaan, Ogden, and proud of it.
George Ezra.
You got a hometown? It ain't like New Canaan. The girls are pretty, the water's clean-ish, and people love each other. Doesn't get better.
Yeah, you bet, Dad.
My parents were farmers there. I always wanted to sell stuff, start a caravan. So one time, me and my friends are looking for routes, and guess what?
What?
We end up in the divide.
Wow.
5 of us came in, 3 came out. My friends, they're good, but that radiation did this to me.
Well, that's pretty much bullshit. That's
I didn't
shit.
get as many dates, you can probably imagine. But man, I'm getting funny and clever being around Nibley.
Who the fuck is Nibley?
When this temple's done and I go back, they're gonna be all over me.
I don't know who you're talking about, but alright. Know anything about the Burned Man?
Yeah, I know all about that. You here looking for him? I hope not. That guy had it coming. You know he was a New Canaanite once?
Yeah, I know that. Thanks for telling me.
There's something twisted from birth if you can know everything. Know about the gospel, and then go killing people. Starting the Legion. A lot of my friends left to join the Legion. They said the New Canaanites were useless. Preaching, keeping old books. They wanted to do something. But you know what? I'm doing something. Building this temple. My life might be small, but it matters.
Ghoul lives
So I
matter.
bet the only thing me and the Burned Man have in common is we both shoot a brownie.
Alright, I guess. See you later. By the way, I just opened the window, guys, so we don't get irritated by that. Who are you? Nibbly! Oh, hi.
Does it make you feel big, walking around armed as you are? You'll have to ask the others if they need some gun-toting mercenaries' help. I don't.
Well, I'm not really a mercenary.
Or, of course, you could hand over any books or magazines you have. Someone with an intention of building something in the world could use them.
Intelligence 7. You're simply implying that the person of action is incapable of being intelligent? It seems as friendly as most of New Canaanites. Yeah, say that. Says the 7-foot-tall mutant killing machine. Alright. Don't be a dick. Don't need to be a dick about it. Alright. I'm gonna go with this one.
I'm saying the two don't fit together well. You're apparently not a total brute, but that doesn't prove too much to me. My purpose wasn't to offend you, unless you deserve it. I'm very busy with work that actually matters.
Okay. What is this work you're doing?
First of all, I am part of the New Canaanite mission, rebuilding the temple here, which was started 30 years ago. Mordecai is my bishop.
Mordecai, you say?
Second, I represent the elders of the Library of Cardston, who are also New Canaanites. I am here collecting records and also writing my own. That record comes third, but it is a weight as big as the rest. I am cataloging factions in Utah and Nevada, trying to learn recent history.
Factions? What factions?
Needless to say, it's all a little exhausting. So unless you have questions for me, I'd appreciate you leave me to it.
Tell me about Cardston. So the New Canaanites accept super mutants. Who are you? Who are you?
My name's Nibley. I fought in the Master's army a long time ago, but I was part of a group who fled far, far north. We traveled through the barrenness to get away where radiation has made the forests into new zoologies. We even spoke to the collective in the Adel, but they wouldn't have us. Eventually we found the Library of Cardston.
So the New Canaanites accept super mutants. Do you know anything about the Reborn Man?
We heard about him even at the library. Nathaniel the Prophet wanted us all to know that he had been a New Canaanite once. I'll admit, I hated him at first, from afar, like a storybook villain, making us seem extremist, cruel, limited. Everything we're not. But I fought in the Master's army. I know everyone can find redemption.
Redemption.
Do I hate the Burned Man now? No. I pity him. I don't know where he is, but I hope he knows that he is welcome among us. He is our prodigal.
Alright. So the New Canaanites accept super mutants.
I think I am proof of that.
Pretty much, yeah.
Of course, no group is perfect. Ogden no exception. These things are all relative. I am not ashamed to be what I am, like some of the others. So it never bothered me much. I am defined by my work.
Alright, goodbye.
Thank you for speaking with me. Farewell.